Hey, what's up guys, Benny here, and it is a very exciting time as a Call of Duty fan because during the Game Awards, we got our very first look at the Season 1 gameplay trailer for Call of Duty, including the brand new map for Call of Duty Warzone. Now, this is the thing that I've been the most excited about for a long time now, because as you can see, we are getting a small map for Warzone, which is going to bring a completely different gameplay experience, which is what I'm most excited about. It's going to help freshen up the game, as well as all the new weapons and everything that we know we're getting. So in this video, I'm going to go through this trailer bit by bit so you don't miss a single thing that's going to be coming to the game, and a few other bits as well. I'm really excited, and you're going to want to be making sure that you hit that subscribe button so you do not miss a single thing with Warzone Season 1, because I'm going to be making a lot of videos, and I also promise you'll get better at Warzone. So I'm going to kick off right at the start of the trailer. Now, we saw this a few days ago with the cinematic trailer kicking off, and yeah, you get some blood spatter and all that sort of stuff over the computer, and also the brand new operator Snitch coming in to the view, who is, you know, going to be the bad guy for the season, and he rips off Operation Rebirth, which is the small map that we've been hearing about for a long time now, and that right there is our first look at the top-down view of the map. Now, you might have played Blackout before, which gave us a similar sort of experience to what we can expect with this, because I'm guessing we're going to get a few new modes as well, but it's very small, lots of close quarters combat. It's going to be interesting to see how loadout drops and stuff like that work. It might be very similar to how Mini Royale has been, where you get a loadout drop with it very early on in the game. But just looking at it, just the first few frames, you don't see anything too kind of major. You just see the kind of very small map. You kind of got the small areas, you've got some key buildings in the middle, which is quite cool to see around here. And if you look over here, I can see, like, you try and look at the map for the first time and spot hotspots. And then, of course, you've got the new Cold War operators, which have already been in Warzone for a little bit, but you got Woods and Adler, just kind of like highlighting kind of Season 1 and everything that's coming with it. So if we continue to go through this, as we go through, we get to see a few more things, a bit more detail actually of the map. That confirms there are helicopters in Rebirth Island. Even though it's a much smaller map compared to Verdansk, you're still going to have vehicles and transport to get around. That is going to be an absolute hotspot. I can see people already getting like 20 kills just from everyone diving in for the chopper. But I will probably always go for the main building in the middle. That's going to be like the superstore for Rebirth Island, I guess. But if you want a more tactical one, kind of go for the sides, or maybe this building down here. It's actually a bigger map than it looks, especially as you going to get most likely around 75 players on it if they go the same as a Mini Royale. But it looks really cool. It's trying to see if I can see any like unique dive trails or anything that's definitely new to the game as well. It's one of the most exciting things about this. Now, you're seeing 4 people drop at once. Are they all on the same team? Okay, you kind of go through the roof. It's kind of like the star in there. There's nothing. Oh, okay, yeah. Once again, confirming that choppers are going to be in the game. I really like the detail, actually. Though, that tower, to me, looks as if it's another air traffic control tower, which we all know, right? If we play Verdansk, a sniper is going to be sat up there 9 times out of 10 and is also going to be an absolute pain to get out of there. Oh, wait. Hold on. No. I've just seen a huge detail. There's a turret on that chopper. Choppers are getting guns. They're not going to just, like, if you're a passenger on a chopper now, you're not going to just be a hopeless passenger. Weapons are being added to vehicles in Warzone. Look at that. There is a minigun on the side. Is there one on both sides, or is it just 2? Hold on. This is big. There is a minigun right here. You can see this. Is there one on the other side as well? I think there is, because it looks like to be like an ammo box below it. But yeah, weapons are being added to vehicles in Season 1. That is a big change. I wonder if it'll just be a Rebirth Island thing or if it'd be something else. But nice thing to see. There we go. We see Snitch as well running through, who's using the Bullfrog. As you guys can see, this is a Black Ops Cold War weapon. Of course, all 30 weapons being added into Warzone day 1 on the 16th. This is getting shot at from the chopper. There we go. Right, nice little subtle. Getting blasted at by the minigun. Choppers are going to be so good in this game now. They're going to be so good. All right, and there you go. Adler spraying and praying with that chopper, which is just going to, it's going to be a nice way to counter campers, people who are sat in the Verdansk air traffic control tower. you're going to get shot at by a guy in a minigun in a chopper. Be interesting. Okay, there's a few other parts of the map. We've obviously got a cable car going up from the bottom. It's a bit like, it's definitely like Alcatraz. Like if you played zombies, right, you got a zip car up there. All right, we know what they're doing. Get the bullfrog shooting in, which is going to be nice. One of the big things I'm really excited about is the weapon tuning in Warzone Season 1, but it gets a couple kills. And then new streaks. This is something else that's worth talking about. There are new streaks coming to Warzone Season 1. That looks as if it was just a simple strafe run. So he's just kind of dropped a couple bombs. As there are ATVs in here as well. There's so much going on. I'm trying to get as much for this as you guys as possible so we don't miss a single thing. So you got 2 vehicles coming through. You've got an ATV being chased. Once again, they've got Cold War weapons on there. 3 ATVs. Or just loads of different parts of the map that we're seeing. You know, just the traditional, like, stylish combat scenes that Call of Duty like to do in their trailers. Loads of different kind of routes off as well. Like it kind of gives you an idea that this map is not just kind of the top layer. There's going to be loads of networks and tunnels beneath, so you're going to have different ways to approach the map if you don't want to kind of be sat on top, which is one of my worries, because I was thinking that everyone's just going to dive into the middle map and then kind of hold the high ground, but you're going to get loads of tunnels. Hopefully, all right, there is a weapon tuning update coming. The R9 shotgun gets nerfed. That'll be huge. Of course, the RCXD is also coming as a kill streak. Just seeing new scopes, new weapons. I'm hoping they also balance like the agency suppressor so it matches the monolithic suppressor. That is one of my big concerns. But it's using the Krig as woods. And oh my God, that execution is brutal from Stitch. And then I think we then get onto a bit of Cold War itself. So some of the new maps. I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not going to be playing this that much. I'll hop on it to level up the new weapons like the Groza and the Mac-10. Those things, of course, very important. Motorbikes as well. Vehicles are not shared across Warzone and Cold War, so you're not going to see a lot of these vehicles in the game, which is worth mentioning. But of course, one thing they do have is my favorite Call of Duty map of all time being added, which I am very, very excited about. There it is. It is Raid. I know this view so well because when I was going for the 300 plus kill game back in Black Ops 2, which took me a long, long time, this was pretty much my view with the load start, and I just spawn trapped at basketball court and this like back spawn around here. But you know, all right, I'm excited to see it back. I think Cold War really does need some good multiplayer maps. I think the weapons are going to be great, especially with the weapon tuning that Raven do. I think they're gonna knock it out of the park. Now, grand reopening. We've got Adler in there. We've got Vengeance. They're kind of you know, setting the story for season 1. Vengeance rises. Hold on. Here we go. This is another look at the Rebirth Island map. So the big question is, who are they dragging in and why? Because we've got to remember as well, we haven't had a live event in a while, so I'm still waiting for something. But you can see these tunnels going over to the main building. So if you're not holding these, you're going to be wanting to rush these tunnels with like SMGs. Hopefully not R9 shotguns, as I said earlier. But this looks really cool. So this is a few more images of Rebirth Island. So once again, seeing the different interiors. Like, oh my God. But they've done a very, very good job. Wait, hold on. What is this? These other operators? Is these hints? Okay, so it's just knocking down a wall. There's a big... Right, so these are the Nova... So for those that don't know, the whole kind of theme about this is Stitch bringing like Nova 6 gas back into the game. So these are going to kind of either bring zombies or I don't know what they're going to do. But I guess it's going to be the big live event that is eventually going to merge the Black Ops Cold War universe and also Modern Warfare. But honestly, I'm so excited about this update. Please let me know what you're most excited about down in the comments below. And if you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. But the gameplay trailer wasn't the only thing they dropped for us. We've also got a load of information on what's coming in Season 1. Everything you need to know about Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War and Warzone Season 1 to be exact. It kind of kicks off giving us a bit of backstory to the kind of the whole universe that's going on and Perseus. So like the Perseus hitman and their leader Stitch, who is that main operator that we've seen, who I for some reason was calling Stitch. He is Stitch. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. But discover the CIA has created a set of death cards for the Perseus terrorist group. So loads of information around here and a bit of about the operators that are adding into the game. And of course, that Nova 6 gas that we saw at the end of that gameplay trailer. So first of all, 3 new operators are coming to Warzone in Season 1. We've got Stitch, the Warsaw Pact, and he's coming in launch week. He's the former KGB chemical weapons expert tasked with overseeing the production of bioweapons on Rebirth Island. Now, he's like the kind of the hero operator, just like we've had like Captain Price in the past, Ghost. He's the one that you see on all the posters and stuff like that. But of course, that's his base skin, and then you get the tier 100 skin, which you can't really see. Well, I think that's the base skin. Because like if you have a look up here, he looks a lot more fearsome. But here he's like got a different mask on. So I'm sure we're going to get different variations of him. And then the next one is Bulldozer, who's NATO, a highly skilled member of a US Marines Corps special reaction team. White Bulldozer just kind of looks pretty cool, to be honest, but you know, I'm probably not going to go with them. I kind of going to probably stick with my Rook skin just because I blend into the shadows. Though Stitch's like kind of tier 100 skin will probably look really cool as well. And then we've got Zaina, who's also NATO. So Senegal-born DGSE mobility and heavy weapon specialist. So we're getting 3 new operators. That's pretty cool. 5 new weapons. That is the most that we're getting in a season. So we knew about the MAC-10, which is coming in launch week. So that is the SMG, which is featuring an impressive fully automatic fire rate, initially tempered by a slight vertical recoil and moderate damage. This new SMG benefits from improved handling speeds. Obtain the MAC-10 for free to use in Black Ops Cold War and Warzone at tier 15 of the Season 1 Battle Pass just by playing the game. So it's quite interesting there. Vertical recoil, very easy to control, and moderate damage. So hopefully it's going to compete with like the MP5s of the world. We're then getting the Groza. This is the other assault rifle that we knew about. A fully automatic assault rifle with excellent handling speeds and solid damage, as well as a fast fire rate and impressive damage range. That sounds like the ideal Warzone weapon, to be perfectly honest. And that's the tier 31 weapon in the Battle Pass. So everyone who gets it will unlock that weapon for free. Then the shotgun that we knew about, the Street Sweeper, is coming in season. So it's not going to be available on the 16th, but with the fastest fire rate in its class and a larger ammo pool than its brethren, this is a fully automatic shotgun designed to clear out rooms of multiple foes. Prior to your gunsmithing, expect slightly reduced damage, but with reliable weapon control. So that kind of tells me there's going to be different ammo types, which is going to increase it. And you can see it's the Striker from previous Call of Duties if you haven't used it before. And then the Sledgehammer, damn, that's going to be fun to use. But, you know, that's also going to be coming during in season. And then we've also got another melee weapon, which is the Wakihashi? I don't know that, but it looks like to be a sword. A personal defense weapon and companion sword, so the Samurai's Katana. This traditionally forged blade uses 2 types of steel in its construction and is lightweight, resilient to force. It's going to be like the sticks again, isn't it? People are just going to be running around these with a riot shield. It's going to be a nightmare. But then we get gunfight, 2v2. Which is really fun to be getting, but on Black Ops now rather than just Modern Warfare. Prop hunt, yes, that is going to be so much fun. Like prop hunt, if you get a group of friends together, is such a good laugh. But it's nice to see that returning. For those that don't know, you kind of effectively transform yourself as an object within the map, and you try and hide from the hunters as they just kind of go around shooting props. However, props also automatically whistle every 20 seconds, so you're gonna have to move around a bit, otherwise people are going to be able to hone on you. But that's a really cool thing to have. Dropkick 6v6 in season, this frantic game nuclear hot potato. Personally, like I'm not like, it's nice that having hardpoint in there. It's going to be good for ranking up weapons because you get a lot of kills. But I'm not too bothered at the moment by the Cold War multiplayer. It's nice to see it, but I'm just more excited about the Warzone stuff. 8 multiplayer maps. That is great, right? Because I do think the weak point of Cold War is the maps. It's nice to have Raid. Pines looks also quite cool. This is the best map ever. Then you got Nuketown, the holiday version. So pretty much what we've got already. Game shows, the 2v2 map. Then you got another 2v2 map. You got 4 2v2 maps to play on. And then also the new Fire Team map coming in season as well, which is kind of the version of Cold War's kind of Warzone sort of, but kind of multiplayer. Then we're getting some new score streaks, which I think is great. As we saw as well in the gameplay trailer, there are going to be some new kill streaks in Warzone as well. Like we saw the different airstrikes and the RCXDs, but the HARP, this high flying stealth aircraft or high altitude reconnaissance plane, shows both enemy positions and their directions on the minimap. So it's like the VSAT or the Blackbird from previous games. A new tactical RAF vehicle, fast fast-moving boat. Then new zombies modes. That's going to be very, very good. Like Jingle Hells. That's going to be a lot of fun. Because I kind of want to get big question actually. What do you guys prefer? Do you prefer like the dark matter or the dark ether camo? I'm kind of leaning towards the zombies dark ether, if I'm being perfectly honest. Then you're getting cranked in season for zombies. Season challenges. Now, this is some really exciting stuff. So need even more ways to earn rewards throughout season 1. Then ready yourself for season challenges. Available in Black Ops Cold War. Expect 2 collections of 20 cooling cards, 20 related to multiplayer and 20 for zombies. Be sure to aim for level 200 to unlock every season challenge. So that's pretty much what we've been having in Modern Warfare and Warzone throughout the game. So it's nice to have that included. The Prestige Shop is amazing to have. Now, I'm excited about this. So we get a Prestige key every 250 levels. The first level, you get the new Prestige, Emblem, Prestige key, Weapon Blueprint, Battle Pass tier skip. So yeah, it's pretty much what we covered in the other video earlier in the week. But that's pretty cool to have. Now, this is what we care about. Warzone content. So we're getting the Rebirth Island map, right, which looks amazing from that gameplay trailer. An illicit Soviet base raided and shut down by the CIA in 1968, during which operator Russell Adler caught and forcefully interrogated the base commander, Victor Stitch Kuzman. The facility was rebuilt and recommissioned by Stitch in so pretty much just a little bit of here, but part prison, part chemical bioweapons manufacturing and testing facility. The entire island has dozens of locations to explore, including laboratories, barracks, decontamination areas, and a hilltop prison block where unspeakable acts are being perpetrated. So pretty much all the different types of things that we're going to get to experience and the different kind of fighting positions. So there's going to be loads of close quarters combat in there. And then if you want to kind of use snipers or like long distance assault rifles, you're going to fight up top by the prison and like the outskirts, I believe. So expect intense close quarters. Oh, I pretty much called it. I didn't even read this. Yeah, and as I said, the mini battle royale mode as Rebirth Island comes to Warzone. So it's what we've been expecting. It's what we've been like hearing about. It's exciting. And oh, okay. So it's going to be a limited event at launch, offering 16 challenges for those dropping into Rebirth Island for the first time. So you earn calling cards, charms, emblems, stickers, a special LMG blueprint, the Noxious, along with additional secrets to uncover. So it's going to be all the Easter eggs and everything. It's going to be very exciting. Oh, the Gulag experience. Okay, it's time to step out of the Gulag showers as prisoners of Warzone are now dragged into an interrogation room, strapped to a chair, and thrown into an all-new Gulag where the 1v1 battle rules are similar, but the arena is completely different. Watch from the spectator gantry, spraying, punching, or lobbing rocks at adversaries before entering the secret training facility below. A new yet instantly familiar face-off in a Nuketown built by the Soviets who constructed Black Ops Cold War America Town. The design is a makeshift replica of the original Nuketown map layout, with both home interiors and backyard barricaded off, focusing the duel to the confined central arena. Prisoners must now weave through or around the parked bus and fake truck to meet their target or take a risk by climbing up on one of the home's awnings to get a solid sightlines across the zone. As usual, the last one. So they're really kind of simplifying it by the sounds of it. So you're not going to get as many different versions. It's just going to be that middle Nuketown part, which I think that could work. That could be really cool. And then the new Rebirth Island Gulag experience is the second new Gulag coming to Warzone. Deep below the surface of Rebirth Island's prison block, prisoners are dragged to an ominous new area during traditional battle royale modes. This classified location has a grim history, as certain inmates were experimented on as part of the Perseus plot to turn the tide of the Cold War. This new 1v1 experience is centered around the chamber in question, with prisoners of Warzone starting on the end of one of the 2 hallways that run parallel to the center room. Although these pathways offer a quick route access, both of them have a metal detector that will go off whenever an operator passes through, adding an additional element of strategy. So there's like going to be sound cues in there, which is going to be really useful to hear. So sound is going to be super important. And you can still lob rocks down at them, which is pretty cool. Then the new game mode is Resurgence. So Think You're Dead is not over yet. This new game mode for Rebirth Island focuses on respawning as a key to victory. Scavenge caches and gear up as normal, hunt down other squads, and focus on dropping every last one of them. Otherwise, they're liable to respawn and seek revenge. So it's pretty much just like respawn mode. So you're going to have a timer, and then if someone in your squad's still alive, they're all going to come down. That's going to be fun for some high kill gameplays. And the new vehicle, the attack chopper, I'm most excited about that actually. And then we've got the Black Ops Cold War content integration, additional operators, launch week. This is huge. 30 new weapons coming in as well, as we all know, including the Groza and the MAC-10 SMG. Then we've got the integration here and you can see the Prestige shop for the first time, as well as like all your career stuff. Like, There is so much stuff happening. Call of Duty Endowment Challenger Pack, more in store. Mastercrafts are back. New tier Blueprint is coming as part of Season 1. And it's home to the wildest creations that your arsenal could hold. Mastercrafts. Returning from Call of Duty Black Ops 4, these special cosmetic skins are unlike any others in game, transforming a weapon into an absolute work of art, hand-created by Treyarch's finest. Getting more of these amazing ornaments is sure to make the rest of the lobby envious, as these Mastercrafts are a unique cosmetic addition on top of an already fantastic 5-attachment weapon blueprint. Consider these ultra-level weapon variants, a level of rarity above even legendary. This is going to be awesome. Yeah, so they're going to go crazy on the designs and things like that. So it's nice to see some new stuff added into the store. Then we got new bundles in the holidays. Welcome new operators. Overall, this is huge. The Warzone update's dropping on December 16th, but I think that is everything that we want to have a look at for this video. We're just going to have a lot of stuff. I hope you guys found this video useful. I am super excited. Let me know what you think down in the comments below, and I will see you next time for another video.